if you're watching this replay, because I won't be on long, probably, I know my house is about to get bustling, so I'm gonna be moving around. Also, if my face gets ashy, it's because I just brushed my teeth and I didn't put lotion on my face yet, so I'll be watching for that. Even so, today is the last day for the Labor Day sale. I think calls were 18% off across the board on my website, whether it was a video call, an hour long, a half hour call, voice call, whatever. All services, I think except for emails, were about 18% off for Labor Day. So if that's something that you missed, or you haven't booked a call and you haven't been able to book a call because you thought it was too expensive, the Labor Day sale ends tonight, I think at midnight. What's going on? What's going on? Just dropping an announcement for anybody coming in late. So like I said, the Labor Day sale ends today. So if you haven't been watching my community tab, if you haven't been watching my stories, if you don't follow me on Instagram, if you're not subscribed and you just watch the videos casually, you may have missed that coaching calls are on sale, 18% off all week, and they've been on sale since last Monday, or maybe Wednesday, maybe no, Tuesday. It might have been Monday. I think they've been on sale for a whole week. But if you've missed it, coaching calls have been on sale all week. I've made two announcements on YouTube and one announcement on Instagram. So I have, let people know. But again, if you've missed it, this is the last day for the coaching sale. Let me see if I can type something into the comment section. I don't think I can type anything into the comment section. I'm actually live on my phone right now, so forgive me for that. Also, today I feel like being just generous. In general, thank you so much for the 199 super chat. Happy Labor Day. I appreciate that. Um, Today I wanted to just make some video responses. I think a lot of people ask questions, a lot of people say things, and most of the time in the lives, I might answer 100 questions in a live. I mean, it goes really fast. Maybe it feels like 100 and it's actually like 30, but I answer a lot of questions in the live, and for whatever reason, if I get a question and I answer it in the video, then I make a long ass video, and it takes a while to get it up as far as the content. So for me, today I just wanted to do some video responses. Now I am currently renovating a bathroom. I got to do some floor work today, so if I don't get the video responses up today, I'll get them up tomorrow. But they will not be edited. They will not be neat. They will not. They will just be answers to the questions. So if you have a particular question, you're watching this replay or you're in this live now, probably should, even after it ends, come back and type your question in, because if I see any interesting questions, I'm going to do a video response, but it will be unedited. Hopefully one take. I don't want to spend a lot of time on them, but I do want to give people an opportunity to get a video response to something that they've been wanting. As long as it's not too complicated. Sometimes people drop 2 or 3 paragraphs and then, wonder why I can't get a video response up in a timely manner. And in general, it's because it's pretty hard and complex to, sit down with a thought that big. So, yes, get the coaching sale while it's there. So when you need it, you have it. If you buy a coaching call today, you can buy that thing for months out, months out. And I'm very good about rescheduling. So a lot of times people will buy a coaching call, they'll buy it for like 3 months out, but they just wanted to get the spot. And then if you write me and say, hey, I bought a coaching call, but I really need to change the date, I'm good with changing dates. I'm good with giving you a different spot as long as the spot is open. If you see anything on my calendar once you booked a call, you can have that spot. You can actually change it later if it's not convenient. So a lot of times people feel like if they book a coaching call, but they don't know what's going to be going on that month or that week, it's a waste of time, or they're going to have to give it back. That's not how that works. When people book a call with me, I make sure they get their coaching call. You can reschedule. People cancel sometimes. I know that happens. I know time is money, and I'm supposed to be a better business person and be stricter about that. But I'm not that type of guy, man. I want to help people. I want to be there for you. So if you do book a coaching call and the date changes, or you find you need it sooner than later, as long as you see that slot on my calendar when you go back to my website, you can reschedule that call. It's literally like musical chairs with me. It's not as strict as some people might assume it is. So uh, book a coaching call, and if something better comes open, or you change your mind about the date and want to do it another time, do it. But the coaching call sale ends tonight, so don't miss out. A lot of people say this stuff is expensive, but I know I'm a lot less expensive than most YouTubers, influencers, or creatives who offer consulting work in whatever niche you're referring to. So, and now we're talking about being very, very much cheaper. So a lot of people are paying, $200 an hour. I was offered a 250 or $400 call for like 30 minutes by somebody recently in the finance niche because I'm quitting my job soon and I need to really be, trying to figure out what my next primary income is because I never want YouTube to be my primary income, right? And it hasn't been. But I'm quitting my job, so I'm gonna be in a awkward position. So I'm looking for some consultants. I'm looking for, help. I'm gonna probably have a channel. My Kev Hick Talks live channel will probably be more along the lines of Kev Hick finds a second life after his after quitting his job, right? Kev Hick finds freedom. Kev Hick beats broke. Something along the lines of me trying to get my shit together and get my money together, and hopefully in the meanwhile teach somebody else how to create a second career for themselves. Even so, I know these coaches, especially these YouTubers, influencers, Instagrams, people with a check mark, they want a lot of money. It will probably be the Kev Hick Talks live channel, to be honest. I'm going to change the Kev Hick Talks live channel. Because I'm not going to do a bunch of, I think I've done enough life advice. You're going to get life advice in whatever I do. I don't care what I'm talking about. I could be talking about making sour cream potato chips. I'm going to give life advice while I'm doing that video. So I think just by my nature, you're going to get the game. But for me, I need to start a finance channel, and that keeps me motivated to stay on my goals, my dreams, my ambitions. But also, many of us who have similar goals can maybe follow my journey, my failures, my success. Y'all know I put it all out there. So I'm gonna probably change the Kevhick Talks live channel because I haven't been really using it. I don't really want to be Confucius. I really don't want to be Mr. Wise Man. I mean, I'm gonna give game when I can, but I just want to love and give that back to people. Good luck on the career change. Um, I took a break to focus on myself and grieve the loss of my brothers. I'm sorry to hear that. I lost my brother when I was 13, so I understand that loss. Um, Let me see. Somebody said, Kev, have you had your coffee yet? No. Man, I ain't even got the crust out of my eyes, to be honest. Again, coaching sale. The coaching sale is ending tonight. And also, I will be doing video responses to questions. So if you come back to this live, because I'm going to get off here in a couple minutes, but if you come back to this live and you just drop a question, I'll be doing video responses to the questions. One take, not edited, not necessarily pretty, not the most. So this isn't like a new style I'm doing. The channel's not going down in quality. I just want to help. I just want to give game. Uh, I'll answer them the way I kind of answer the questions on live. Excuse me. Um, Looks like you had a good night. Did have a good night. We the weekends are good. The weekends are always good. I think I went to sleep at like we might go to sleep at like 5. Caught up on some shows. Watched Married at First Sight a few times. We hadn't get to watch Married at First Sight with all the movies and stuff. So we're a little bit late on Married at First Sight. A little bit late on a lot of the shows we watched. But yeah, it was a great night. Um, Let me see. Where the real men? Where are the real men you talk about on here? NYC is empty. Yeah, listen, I'm gonna be honest, and again, I'm so tired of this damn people. People learn a word, and not you actually love and respect you, but this concept. People love this concept, victim blaming, and it is literally just a hand slap at accountability. Um, each person sets the standards for themselves, and this has put people in a position, women specifically, where they don't even have any good options, and so they're just like chilling on relationships. I get that. I feel what needs to happen is more women need to chill on relationships, or not relationships, but chill on the situationships, chill on the casual encounters. Men have found it to be way too easy to access sexuality from a woman now. They don't need to be what they used to need to be. They don't need to do what they used to need to do. And it has become now common practice for a man to just like, oh, you're not a hole to stick it in, I'll go find another hole. Bye. Ugh. I think that if women could agree on what empowerment really looks like for them and get back to more of a group think as it pertains to standards and what a man should bring to the table, since we're always hearing about this table talk, it could reverse some of what society is seeing. Also, it doesn't hurt that more men are reporting loneliness and things of that nature. So the tides are turning. But specifically to your question, Ashley, if it's empty in New York, if that's how you feel, and I've heard people say that in a great many cities, DC, Atlanta, um, Florida's pretty rough sometimes. I mean, there are a lot of different places that people are complaining. L.A., New York, Chicago, pretty much all of the large metropolitan areas. Um, if you feel like it's low, then sometimes it's a good thing to just switch dating pools, right? If your dating pool is empty, if your dating pool is, disgusting, if your dating pool is dirty, switch dating pools. Find a different environment to date in, maybe close, but not so close, but yet not so far away. Um, and in the meantime, just keep your hope up. Really, really don't lose faith in the fact that God might have somebody for you, and it's up to you to be open to that person when you find that. And also, I think sometimes a woman's standard for what a good man is and isn't, uh, could use some work. And so it just depends, man. I don't know what you're into and what you're looking for, but sometimes women are literally trying to thread a needle between a shitty man and an exciting man and a good man. And those aren't necessarily mutually exclusive, but they're also not commonly found. The meaning of the qualities aren't commonly found together. Somebody said, if someone is generally too independent, does that mean there's a lack of interest? No, sometimes people are emotionally distant because they've developed that through childhood experience, whether it be trauma, neglect, abuse, or just witnessing that type of behavior. So it's not necessarily that they're of low interest, but if they are generally too independent, in the key word too, TOO, for you, it would mean that they're just out of alignment with you, not compatible with you, because you have a natural need to be closer and have more proximity. So I don't believe that they are of low interest, exclusively. I think that there's other things going on there, but if they're not good enough or close enough or intimate enough or just warm enough for you, that's the key term. And so for you, it's not good enough. Um, and for you, the interest is too low because they should have an interest in closeness and warmth and growth and intimacy and the 12 types of intimacy, like the video I just made. If you haven't watched it, so yeah, we're gonna be trying to do video responses. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to screenshot some of these questions if I get a bunch of them, if I see some before I get off of here. But anyway, come back to the live and write a question, and I'll be trying to do video responses to all of these questions. But again, I'll probably be on my bathroom floor. Like I'm literally doing a bathroom renovation today in my house. I'm doing our powder room in our new house because we didn't like the builder's options. So, Kev, are you in the Midwest? Yes, I'm in the Midwest. Yes, I'm in Ohio. And I don't really give people too many details after that because I like my peace and I know what I'll do to protect my peace. So I'm gonna go on and keep things ambiguous if I can. Um, Let me see. Somebody said, buy the coaching session so he can answer your question more in depth. That is a good idea. If you want a real in-depth answer, if you want me to give an answer to your personal situation, take advantage of this Labor Day sale because it's going down, and it's going to be over soon. So let me see. Um, if a man is asking you out but not calling daily, is he truly interested in you or just wants sex? The easiest way to find out that is not to give him sex. We are so concerned with if a person is a user, if they're lying, if they're this or that. All you have to do is protect you and hold some standard, hold some boundary, and hold some sanctity around your sexuality being expressed by a man. If a man just wants to use you for sex, it does not matter if he cannot have sex with you without showing you the qualities of a man who cares about you, who's growing to love you, who intends to love you. So if you want love, it does not matter if a guy just wants sex. All you have to do is not be willing to give him sexual access, and don't give him too much mental and emotional space in your mind and time until he decides that he wants to act as though he's really interested. And so, no, if he's not calling daily, and you've told him, hey, I would prefer to talk to somebody daily if we're supposed to be talking, if we're supposed to be growing, I would prefer to talk to you daily. If a man is not then at that point giving you a daily call or ring, even a lazy ass text, y'all know I don't like texting, but even if he's not doing that, at some point he needs to be doing that before he gets more access to you. And so that's my point of contention, is that most of the time women want the behavior, don't receive the behavior, and then leverage themselves sexually, hoping to earn the behavior that they were supposed to be getting from somebody who said they wanted them. And that's just not how business works. You can't go into a store, linger for a long ass time, and the Louis Vuitton person just says, you know what, you've been here for a while. I really want you to buy this purse. Put it on and try it on. Well, just walk out the store with it. Go home, take it home and borrow it, and come back later and see how you feel. They don't do that because they're not ass kissing you about buying their shit. Somehow or another, unlike when you linger at a store, it's called loitering, and they put your ass out. It might be loitering. I don't know. It's whatever that law is. They put your ass out. They don't want you just hanging around doing nothing, right? Especially in large groups, loitering. But like in relationships, when a woman wants a relationship, a lot of times a man will just loiter around her, bullshit, kick rocks and dust stuff around her, but he won't actually do anything. He won't purchase anything. He won't give of himself. And then because he's been doing that long enough, she's like, oh man, I really want this to go to the next level. So she takes it there, hoping to earn the thing that he was supposed to be doing when before she got tired and lost control, or failed or succumbed to her sexual needs. If you have sexual needs, I understand that. I get that, but you got to separate your sexual needs from your needs of love and true emotional validation. If you're looking for love, let me see. Victim blaming is different than accountability. People are using them incorrectly. Yes, people are. Every time I say anything about accountability, my comment section is full of people telling me I'm victim blaming. Somebody accused me of gaslighting my followers, and what they say, gaslighting my followers, and I'm the abuser now, that I've become the abuser because I've gaslit them because I told them that I victim blamed or something like that. Let me tell you something. If you waste your time attacking my character to make a point against something I say, if you waste your time attacking my intention or accusing me of abuse and these things, like I'm not gonna go back and forth with you. You know how many, like, I block people every day. Like I don't mean I you gotta, like, it's crowd control. I've done a lot of hard work and I've given a lot of game out, and I've worked very hard to help people and created a platform where uh, women could be, not only heard and spoken back to, but they could actually hear advice from somebody who has nothing to gain from their favor. I am married. I do not screw over on my wife. I have my life is set up a completely different way than a lot of these guys that are single, mingling, and then giving women advice. So when people attack my character or attack what you just trying to do this, first of all, my followers, I don't look at people as followers. Like I'm not Jesus. I'm not a pastor. Like y'all don't follow me, y'all. Y'all view my content. Period. Right? Y'all view my content. I don't fans and followers. I don't really get into that because that's not what this is. Again, I brush my teeth, so if my mouth gets ashy, that's why. But like, so me gaslighting my follow, like these accusations because you disagree with a particular point I make, I think, which was specifically, sometimes I'm not even mad at the perpetrator because people ain't shit. I'm really mad at somebody who allows this over and over again, this repeated disrespecting themselves. It's like, oh, you victim blaming. Da, 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 da. Man, listen, my shit ain't for you if you got to come in here and attack, first of all, me as a human being and my intention. Call me an abuser just because I've indicated that maybe 2 or 3 times later you're not a victim, you're a participant. We ain't gonna have the same conversation. And I'm still having this conversation from a male perspective. I'm not one of these legs crossing ass, uh, you know, metro guys that are trying to figure out how to be a woman and talk to a woman through my own femininity. I'm a balanced person. I'm very comfortable who I am, what I'm doing, and I think I'm honoring God in the way I present my ideas because that's the whole point, is not to disrespect my gift. So I just let you know, if you drop a hater ass comment, I'm not gonna go back and forth with you. I'm gonna block you. And then we're gonna go on about my shit ain't for you, your shit ain't for me. That's what's up. Make a YouTube video about how terrible I am. And then tell people, everybody to watch my channel and come see how terrible it is. That's the best bet you got to disrespect me, because I'm not gonna spend time going back and forth and arguing with women in the comment section would make me look terrible and probably be very, very bad for my career here. So even so, where do we find the coaching session? Good point. Good question. You can find a coaching session on girltalkwithguys.com. Somebody literally type girltalkwithguys.com, or you can go in the description of video. The description of this video should auto upload girltalkwithguys.com. There's no way to misspell it. All the spellings are correct. Let me see. Because I'm on my phone, it won't let me type. I would love to just type the question. I can't figure out how to type the I can't figure out how to type it into the thing, but girltalkwithguys.com, GIRLTALK WITHGUYS.com. Um, if my son come down here clowning, I'm gonna have to jump off of here because he be tripping. It's early out here. Let me see. I won't be able to get to all these questions, but some of these are good questions. And so if you come back and leave them after this live uploads, then I will try to make video responses. I'm gonna do as many video responses as I can. But again, they will be they won't be like great editing. They would just be I'm gonna ramble at the damn camera for a few minutes and try to answer your question just like I would do if I was in this live. But I hope I answered the question where we can find the coaching session. That's where you can find it, girltalkwithguys.com. Check the description of this video or the last video I dropped or the video before that or the video before that. It's always at the top of the description box. Let me see. I made the mistake of telling a guy I don't do casual sex, and he went from hot to cold. Bullet dodged. Yeah, and I'm glad you put the around mistake because it's not a mistake. You want people to run away from you when they're not offering what you're buying. Um, let me see. I'm probably like 5 minutes behind on these comments. Maybe longer than that. I've been on here for 21 minutes and I haven't really scrolled too much. Going live on the phone kind of sucks because I only see a few comments as opposed to being able to kind of scan a lot of them. Kev, post a link. You can find his link in his community tab. Absolutely. If you go to my community tab, you can find it. If you were like I said, if you were on my Instagram, I posted it on there before too. Let me see. Yeah, I'm surprised you went live this early. Yesterday, I went live at 11 o'clock, like 10:55, 11. But I was on my other channel actually. And I thought I was on this channel and I only got like 19 people showed up. It was like 22 people. I'm like, man, what the hell, bro? I'm really lame out here. Uh, and I realized that it was my other channel. My other channel only has like 6,000 or 7,000 people. And because it's inactive, I'm surprised anybody showed up because I really don't be posting on there. So that was interesting. And I didn't realize till like 3 hours later, I wasn't talking to y'all. I was talking to y'all, but I was talking to y'all on my other channel. Um, so that's why I said, well, I'm gonna come over here and tell y'all I'm gonna do video responses. They will be quick. They won't be edited the best, but they will be as genuine as anything else I give you. Um, what does it mean if he wants to talk on dating apps for more than a week before dating? I'm also annoyed because I'm a busy person. I want to meet people and date, not a damn pen pal. Absolutely. I would just get off the app and get on FaceTime and see what that's about. Sometimes people just don't trust. They have some issues, and men get catfished too. I've been catfished twice. So just say, well, offer a video call instead of a date. If you're trying to jump right to a date, see if you can get a video call. Even so, I don't want you kissing his ass to make contact. If you don't want to make contact, then fuck him. But if the issue is trust or just being careful, a video call is more careful. You can WhatsApp a video call. You can Zoom call the person. You don't always have to just be on the phone or just be on the app. Um, yeah, I'd stop texting. Just talk with your mouth. Yep. If more women were talking with their mouths, there'd be a lot less of this confusion that's going on. Most people are telling themselves love is on the way when they're texting a person and that person doesn't mean love and they haven't lied to you because they haven't said enough to you because you've just been trading pleasantries and flirty messages on text message. Um, is asking for daily conversations needy? Um, no, I think you teach people how to treat you. And so if a guy's giving you crumbs and you say, I really want to talk to you more. I need daily conversations to feel close to a person, right? It's the framing of the question. It's not like I wish you would call more. That's not how you frame the question. Say, listen, you say you're interested in me. I'm as interested in you as you are in me. I think that what we would need for me to feel more comfortable is daily conversations. If what you're looking for is a relationship. Now, if you're not looking for a relationship and you're just kind of having fun meeting people, that's cool. We don't need that. But if you have an intention to find something in me specifically, what you're going to need to do is give me daily conversations. Otherwise, I won't feel connected to you. That's how you frame that. You frame that as a thing that you need, right? And not something that you're asking for, but just a standard that, this is my barrier for entry. Um, but no, it's not needy. Even so, somebody would say, well, if you had to tell him that, then he wasn't going to naturally do it. True and false. I used to call women every 2 days. I would put 2 or 3 days between it because I didn't want to be the needy guy calling, because I knew some guy she wanted wasn't calling her at all and she was chasing him. And so men are trying to find a balance between being needy, being a nice guy, and also, um, being respected and being sought after. Every man ain't playing games when he doesn't call. Some men just don't want to wear out their welcome. They don't want to be the nice guy that's about to get friend zoned, and so they're trying to figure out what's the fine balance. So if you tell a man, listen, I'm gonna be honest, I would prefer to talk to you every day if you really want to get to know me, then that tells him that he's been invited to the next step of being intentional with you, and you are intentional about him. And so, um, presented again from a place of power and standard, it's not needy. But if you say, I wish you called me more, or oh my God, you never called me, that's bullshit. That's needy, but it's all in the presentation. Um, and so some of these are just questions I would answer. Like I said, on these video responses I'm going to do. So if you want a video response, again, um, even if I didn't answer your question, copy and paste your question, and then come back and answer your question again after I get off of here in a minute, and I'll be doing video responses today. All I ask y'all to do is just watch the videos. A lot of times people will say, well, you should have more views, you should do this, you do that. I'm with you, I agree. But the problem is sometimes my subscribers or my usual viewers they be like, well, I'll watch it later. And they don't watch it at all. And then if you don't watch it, YouTube doesn't show other people. So if I answer your questions, please come back and at least watch the answer to your question. If you asked the question, see if I answered your question. That's all I ask. Because like I said, YouTube is they watch if your core fan base, as they say, that's what they call it. If your core fan base, y'all are viewers. If your core viewership or fan base doesn't watch, whatever, if a percentage of them don't watch, then they just show it to less people. They don't recommend it because even your people don't want to watch it. That's how they feel. Um, that's kind of how the algorithm works. But I'm learning to take more responsibility about how I present my videos. So I'm doing some thumbnail experimentation, doing some title experimentation. Um, I don't want to quit because sometimes this channel is very frustrating for a lot of different reasons. This channel, this people talk about how like YouTubers make so much money off of these people, and I guess to a degree is very true to some niches, but this is one of the lowest paid niches on YouTube. Advice, stuff like that. Like if it's not, there's a hierarchy of YouTube where some people get $40 per 1,000 views, and other people get four. Then other people get one. Other people get 50 cents per 1,000 views, right? So in my channel, I think my niche gets like $9 per 1,000 views, and around Christmas, $13 to $15. But right before Christmas, that's it. They don't value advice of any kind, really life stuff, because they look at the earning potential and or the sales potential in the audience that they might be throwing an advertisement in front of. So when my videos don't get watched, it just drops my CPM, and I damn near be doing videos for free. And I don't like to do shit for free. Even though I'm trying to respect my gift and do the right thing, I'm still trying to take care of a family. And especially now that I'm quitting my job on the 30th of September, I'm going to need views. And I don't give a damn if you're not watching the video. Don't say, I'm going to watch it later, and don't. Just watch the video on silent. Do whatever the hell you was going to do and watch the video anyway. Just push play and let the video play on silent. I don't give a damn if you go to my watch all binge videos and turn that crap on a device you're not even using in the background somewhere. Just watch the videos if you mess with me, because it's literally the only way YouTube respects a creator like me, because they already would prefer to give those videos to people who serve niches with people who have a higher earning potential and more buying power, and a more habitual buyer of the ads that come on. So they do track who's buying and who's not buying, or who's clicking on the ads before the videos and who's not. Like they really take a lot of consideration into that when they decide what to pay YouTubers. So just for y'all information, I'll try to get y'all the background of YouTube too, because there's always there are a lot of rumors about what YouTubers are doing, how YouTubers are benefiting, if they're getting over, if they're getting rich. That's not what's going on over here. I think I only got like $3,000 from YouTube coming to me this month if I don't do a bunch of videos this month, because YouTube that's not how it works. This is not the biggest giant income. I do a lot of other stuff. Even so, y'all get those likes up, like somebody said. Followed your channel for a while now. Thanks for the content you provide. To be honest, dating has gotten extremely difficult, and at this time, it feels more like trouble than it's worth. I think sometimes it's easier to say it feels like more trouble than it's worth. And to be quite honest, you're 100% right. The problem with that thinking is, while you might have done everything necessary, excuse me, I'm belching. It's morning time. My body's just clearing out. While you might have done everything that's necessary, where you might have made great, wonderful decisions, and they just didn't work out for you. The problem is most of the women who would say this is too much work, this is more trouble than it's worth, I'm tired of this, I quit. Most of those women have made a ton of mistakes, haven't respected themselves, haven't held on to their boundaries or standards and morals, gotten the shitty responses or getting the shitty results, and now they're quitting. So, and I always have to remind people, if you've never done a thing right, then you have not done that thing. I'll thank you for the super chat. That's love. I appreciate that. I can't see. Let me see. Who are you? Erica Robinson. Thank you so much for that super chat. Love. I almost never get super chats when I get these mornings. They be free 99. People don't even think about their wallets this early, so I appreciate you. Um, but like so, um, if you haven't done a thing correctly, then you haven't done that thing. You really need to do shit right before you decide that it's not working. Like sometimes I be feeling like, you know what, maybe I got to put my efforts or my time into a different channel, because as much as I would like to go viral to help more people and also to get more views so YouTube pays me more, my content isn't provocative in the way that viral topics are provocative or viral channels are provocative. I'm not going to tap dance. I'm not going to try to make them more fun and more interesting. I'm not into that. I'm going to give you the genuine representation of my thoughts and my ideas. And that's it. And so when this channel doesn't do well, or when I only get 3,000 views on a video, and when I have months where like I've worked my ass off, I did 12 to 13 videos and I only got like $3,000, $4,000, when I know if I did any other niche, I would have got a $40,000 month off of those same 500,000 views or a million views. It's frustrating, and it makes me want to not do this. Uh, because, like I said, people think subscribers are like, everything, and it's really views. You can have 0 subscribers. If you had a million views, you won. So what I had to look at in myself, and I'm using myself as an example, I had to look at the effort I'm putting into my thumbnails. I have to look at the effort I'm putting into my titles. I have to look at the effort I put into my presentation. I have to look at, my editing and my method. I have to change me before I say this channel isn't working. I'll never have enough subscribers to sustain my family on this channel. I can't there's a lot of frustration, but at some point I have to take responsibility for the things that I do have control over that I refuse to do, or I have to accept the result I've gotten. In the same way that I've struggled with needing to be in a different version of myself to be more popular on the internet, which I probably just won't be. I ain't doing all of that shit. I'll do the thumbnails and I'll do the titles better, but I'm not about to be chucking and jiving, tap dancing and kissing ass and trying to be provocative and being more offensive so that more people will watch my videos, because women share things that piss them off more than they share things that help them. Even so, um, I have to take responsibility for what I've done wrong before I say I quit. And in the same way, as you date people, you need to take responsibility for the shit you accepted. And while people always tell me I'm victim blaming, this is very tangible, low hanging fruit shit. This is not stuff that I'm not saying you have to change your partner by being better to them. I'm saying if somebody's shitty to you, leave them alone. And the first time you're a victim, maybe even the second time, the third, fourth, fifth time, 16th time, you're a participant. If that's victim blaming, kiss my ass with your tongue out. Like, I don't give a damn. I can't, you can do bullshit, I can't do the same. And in the same way that I have to check y'all about accountability, in my life, there are different things that I'm held accountable for, or I'm holding myself accountable for. It's inconvenient. It's frustrating because we know you work hard. You want certain things to come to you, whether they be love or happiness or success or views for me. But it's not that simple. I think that you have to learn how to control what is in your dominion, what is yours to control. And once you've done that correctly and you've done that to the fullest extent of your being, then you can say, you know what? Fuck this, I quit. But after a valiant effort. You don't quit after you fucked up and sucked and been really terrible at a thing. You don't quit after you've not attempted to do it right. You don't quit until you've lived on your standards and stood on your principles. You don't quit until you've told a man no when you wanted yes. You don't quit till you get your body under submission and stop leaning on your sexual whims. You don't quit until you stop taking shit from people. You don't quit until you require phone calls instead of text messages. You don't quit until you require the signs and alleles of a man trying to produce love instead of just trying to chase excitement. You don't quit until you get over your need for butterflies instead of really assessing the human being and getting to know a person. You don't quit until you drop this need of chemistry overall when there are 12 different types of chemistry and the only one we seem to focus on is attractive chemistry or what is called aesthetic chemistry and sexual chemistry, right? Being in sync with each other sexually. We really love to feel and grow and do, but that's physical. That's the carnal man. The carnal man doesn't understand the things of the spirit. You are more than a body. You are a spirit with a body, not the other way around. Every time we have chemistry with someone in our bodies, we think that they're compatible and we try to fit that square peg into a round hole. And really, we need to be trying to figure out how this human being, how this consciousness matches our consciousness. Even so, this is why I'm not viral. This shit right here, because this is not YouTube doesn't know what to do with this shit. They don't know. They don't even know how to categorize this shit. If I start talking about a table, if y'all see me on a video talking about, in order to get respect, a woman needs to lick a man's feet, bitch. Oh man, I'd be viral. I'd be motherfucking viral. Y'all know why? Because women, 1 million women would share how ridiculous a dating coach loses his mind. I'd be on the shade room and ball alert and everything like that. I'd be viral. I'd have all the fame I've ever thought of, but I'm not willing to do that. And so, just like I'm not willing to do that to achieve fame, at some point, what you're not willing to do to achieve love needs to be the priority. Okay, if you're not willing to do things to achieve love, you need to know what those things are. You need to know what your no list is. Know what you're willing to accept, what you're willing to participate in. Know the shit you're willing to take. You cannot not know where your boundaries are and then succeed at anything. And I think that's the point, right? I know for a fact that there's some shit that I'm just not willing to do. Somebody said, "Yes, Kev, I wish you did reaction videos. I would watch." She reacts to crime, and the problem with that is now you're a news chaser. If I do reaction videos, I'm a news chaser. And love and respect. Listen, I don't. There's nothing wrong with that. But literally, like people think I'm bullshitting. The way my life is set up, I have an autistic son who needs a lot of attention. Me and my wife double team every day. I don't got that type of mingle jumping on a plane, screwing over this and hitting some. But man, listen, every single day I'm with my family. I'm taking my son to the hospital to do his occupational therapy. I'm doing Muay Thai boxing with my other son. I'm giving my wife her time. I'm doing shit around here. I go to work 40 hours, which I won't be doing after the 30th of September. I quit that. It's a lot of those. It's a lot of those daily responsibilities that I'm just in. Like we just in here. If somebody came out and said they slept with Kev Hick, we would laugh. It'd be hilarious. I mean, where would I find time to throw some dick at anybody? I'm throwing a whole heap of it in his house, but besides his house, look here. That ain't how my life is set up. So to answer your question, I'll be doing too much. To answer your question, if I was to do a reactions video channel, then I would have to be more in tune with the outside world. And sometimes I'm just not because I got a lot of daily responsibilities. Uh, yeah, lick his toes. Somebody said not lick his toes. Absolutely. And somebody said dating coaching is what you do. Absolutely. I do this regardless. Like I damn, I feel like I've always been this. When people ask me about this, like they think I just started a YouTube channel and started doing this. Man, I've always been this person. Like in all of my relationships throughout history, since I was like 8 years old, I was on the phone consulting people about their decisions. Not obviously paid, but I've always been the person people call when they need a perspective. So this isn't what like I'm not being out anything outside of what I've always been. And here it's nice to do what you've always done and be paid for it. And so this is a wonderful opportunity. I don't want to squander it or disrespect it by being by whoring myself in certain ways. And that's what I feel like I would be doing if I was going out of my way to try to reproduce my videos and make them look like more interesting creators. Thank you for the $3 super chat. It didn't come up on the screen, but I see it now. Thank you so much for the $3 super chat. Alexi, thank you. So yeah, like I have to take responsibility for what I can control, and other people have to do the same. I feel like coaching is always going to be something I do regardless of if I don't do YouTube. If I can't find a way to turn this channel around, because all of my views, for whatever reason, and I think because I uploaded less last year, we moved. We was in a temporary environment. I sold my other car because it was a long story. It was under warranty, still new. It was terrible. I sold my other car. I'm in my backup car right now. Like I had a lot of stuff was going on last year, so I didn't do a lot of videos, or as many as I normally do. And then when I did do a video, they were in a car. Well, car videos were not popular because somebody fucked up car videos by screwing over their only wife. So the car videos took my views down. So I had to get out of the car. So I was doing videos in my living room. But by then, hell, I've missed out on many thousands of subscribers because they seen the car when they first came to my channel because I didn't have anywhere to record. Thank you so much, Tanja, for the super chat. I appreciate that. So it was like last year was rough on my channel because I was in a temporary environment. Actually, for 15 months, I was in a temporary environment, and it was just the continuity was off. It's hard to keep things like keep the presentation where it needed to be. So the views, like you do this all your whole YouTube career is peaks and valleys, and so like last year was a little bit of a valley. And this year, I would hope to create a peak. I would hope to go back up. But at the moment, it seems to be still like it's stagnant. My channel's not necessarily growing. It's not falling, but it's not growing. Most people who watch don't subscribe, and that's just because of the way the front page harasses you with whatever the last thing you've been watching. But because my channel is not necessarily growing, it could go up or it could go down. It could literally crash and burn, and I'm not gonna chase it down. If it goes down, I'll accept that as a message from God. If views ain't coming, I'll never be that pastor with 14 people in the congregation. I'm not that guy, ever. So if for whatever reason people walk away from my message, it's time for me to go. So that's kind of what I guess that's the fear, or that's the anxiety, is that I can't be the YouTuber who used to be great and now has a 14-person congregation, or the pastor who used to have a mega church and now has 7 people who are in the same family trying to bring all their friends back to church. Like I've seen these types of I've seen these types of it's not a thing that I'm willing to do, right? So I'll promote your merch. Fatherhood Village, the Fatherhood Village page is where I have all of my merch right now. I think my wife, we were doing an experiment for e-commerce, and so we turned the other merch. We wasn't selling, but a shirt a month anyway. Um, and I suck at. I'm not that guy, but I'm going to become that guy. Like this is a thing I challenge myself to be, is to become a better marketer of things. So the Fatherhood Village Parenthood merch is what I'm really pushing right now. If you see merch under this video, it's like sisterhood is a whole vibe, or it's women's stuff, because we were doing a e-commerce. We have an e-commerce website that we've developed for women's clothing and fashion and stuff like that, but it has nothing to do with this. All right, cool. Thank you for the Cash App. I'm glad it didn't cut it off. I appreciate that Cash App, Martina. So yeah, me and my wife are trying a lot of things. Send Cash App because it takes a percent. Yes, YouTube takes 40% of those super chats. And I don't want to discourage people from sending super chats because they like me and I like super chats. But YouTube sends a percentage. So if you prefer, Cash App to super chat instead of super chat. That way I get all of it, and YouTube doesn't take their percentage. And the Cash App is $KEVHICK. There is no S in my name. My name is Kevin Hickman. Kevin Hickman. So the $KEVHICK at the Cash App. If you want to hit the Cash App, that's something I would prefer. I don't ever say that. I don't never talk about Cash App, because if I start talking Cash App, then now it looks like now I'm the prosperity preacher. I'm not allowed to say shit to people about money, because I become immediately a prosperity preacher. But love and respect to anybody who sends any cash apps, any super chats. Thank you so much, Coach Martina Powell, for dropping the cash app. That's the cash app. Martina Powell just dropped the cash app. Coach Martina Powell. Check her out if she does have social media. I really appreciate that. But yeah, man, listen. Like, for me, I want the channel to grow. I want a particular result. Unlike y'all, like, I'm chasing a different thing. Y'all chasing love. Y'all chasing money. Well, a lot of us are chasing money, but y'all chasing love. Y'all chasing money and financial security. For me, y'all chasing the standard of somebody giving back to you. You're chasing a reciprocal relationship. You're chasing healthy emotional states. Like, we have these things that we want, that are valid, that we should want, that should come easier. We see people not performing the way we perform in relationships, achieving and receiving a lot of things that we would hope. The only thing that you can do is worry about that which you control. I can't control what goes viral. I can't control what is popular. But my struggle in trying to make sure this channel continues to grow and doesn't go backwards, my struggle in even watching things around me grow when I'm not seeing the same growth in different ways. And I'm very thankful. I do have growth. I mean, I'm in a new office. I used to record these videos in a dungeness basement that I had to create a YouTube. I had to create a YouTube studio, and I was pretty much standing in a dungeon, but the white background videos was in the dungeon. Like, I've come a long way, but to witness the growth of others and make it look different. Thank you so much, Annie. I appreciate that. It's different, but before I quit, and quitting is not an option for me before I've done a thing right. We always do things shitty, and then we get mad that we didn't get the same result as somebody who did it the right way. Love and respect, Candace. Welcome to the Bonus Video Crew. I appreciate you, Candace. It's like, I think YouTube makes it. I'm off. I'm going everywhere, but YouTube makes it damn near impossible to speak to a channel member. I wish we could just inbox channel members. I wish I could just talk to y'all, because only like 1 or 2 channel members responded to my announcement to channel members. I want to do more channel members lives, like, on a regular basis, but I can't even. I probably would get 0 views on the channel member. I'm gonna probably have to just start opening up the channel member live, going live, and looking at 0 people until the notifications start piling in for 20, 30 minutes. But I want to start doing YouTube lives for channel members. And I think the only way I'm gonna do it is just to be in the same place at the same time. Maybe on Thursday nights, I'll just jump on and check out the channel members. That's what I want to do. I'm gonna try it. Prosperity preacher, real preachers, beg all the time, passing the collection plate. Yeah. I would. Boy, listen. I wish it was a collection plate in here. Somebody said make a Discord. Discord is wonderful. I'm willing to make a Discord, but I guess I'd like if you think I should make a Discord, again, come back to this video. Tell me what you want in that Discord. Because a Discord is basically like a running text message thread, ain't it? It's like a group chat or something. If y'all want to do a Discord, I can do a Discord. I've never done a Discord, because every time I sign up to get coaching for whether it's business or crypto or what we did, forex, day trading, I'll probably end up in another Discord for day trading. My day trading endeavor. Every time I end up in a Discord, the people are trying to help people more than the superstar, which is crazy to me. Like, that's frustrating to me. You pay $1,000, you pay $70 a month, you pay whatever you pay, and the people, and hit my Patreon. I do have a Patreon. I have 30, 34, 35 patrons. The most I've ever had was, I think, 49. So if you, my Patreon is also in the link in the description below if you believe in that. But so, like, Discord is generally, for me, my experience with Discord, and thank you for the $5 super chat, MG, love and respect. The Discord for me is always a frustration point, and I didn't want that to be what I offer people. Now, I can be on Discord and really be in that bitch. Like, I could do it, but I have not used Discord in a way that made me feel like, oh, I've been touched by the person that I'm paying to be touched by energetically or, informationally every day. And so if y'all want a Discord, if I'll do this. I'll do a poll.
I'll ask people if they want a Discord and to comment down below what they would like in a Discord. If I get enough engagement and those people actually do it, then I'll attempt to discard. The problem with a lot of times polls is that people will come into they'll click on the poll, but they still won't do the thing that they're saying that they're going to do. So like one time I had like 1,000 people say they was coming to a live event that I was hosting that was like $10. Like I really put the crack prices on. It was just going to be a small group live. 1,000 people come, like, damn, this ain't even going to be small group no more. So I felt a little bit bad because I thought it was going to be intimate. And then I think maybe 20 people showed up. It was like 1,000 people said yes, and 20 people kept that word. Discord might be the same thing, but I don't know if Discord costs me anything. I don't know how Discord is set up. So for me, I'll attempt Discord, but I want to know how y'all use Discord, so I have information. So I don't just go into Discord, give you some raggedy shit that you don't really like or want, and then be upset when that doesn't work. Thank you, Erica Robinson, for the $50 super chat. I just saw that. Maybe I already said that. Maybe you that might have been a minute ago, but thank you anyway if it wasn't. So for me, Discord is important if used right. I've never been a part of a group that I felt I got something from it. But I was looking at numbers. I was looking at stocks, forex. I don't know if I did cryptocurrency yet, but I've paid for some coaches to help me to do some stuff, and for the most part, outside of business coaching, it didn't really do nothing for me because again, the followers are in there trying to support each other, but the person might pop in one time a day, two times a day, do some shit that makes it look like they're there, but they're really not. There's no real people. When I pay for coaching, when people pay me for coaching, you get me. You get my voice, my effort, and you get a relationship with me. Sometimes these people, these coaches, everybody's hands off now. I know a lot of the fitness coaches. They got $200 programs. You go to the program, it's a damn Discord, and they're just posting pictures like this Instagram about what they ate and what you could eat too today. And I get it, but I feel like that's scamming people. When somebody pays for your knowledge, your information, your wisdom, they're supposed to get that. And the biggest issue I have with Discord is uh, and sometimes people don't be giving of themselves, and I need to figure out, because I've never used Discord in a way that I thought, oh, this is great, and maybe you have, which is why y'all suggest Discord. But I have to look at how Discord is being used to the benefit of the buyer and not the seller. And if I can figure that out, maybe that's my project this week. um, I want to know what people are actually getting from Discord in the different niches, because I want you to benefit from the Discord, not just me to get some more money, and then people be pissed off at me because they didn't get nothing. That's just so. I'm gonna look into Discord for y'all who want me to look into Discord. See, it takes me forever to answer a question. This is why I be editing for so long. But if y'all don't mind my rambling and me just kind of figuring out shit as it goes in my mind, video group calls and video calls. I did those before. Again, 1,000 people hit the like button, 400 people say yes, four people show up. Uh, and that's not a complaint. Those four people got a lot of help. Those four people got what they came for. I remember their faces, their names, and their issues. I cared about those four people like they were 400. My problem is it takes a lot of background work sometimes, setting up those pay channels, setting up those it's a lot. And then four people show up, I could have just did a hour-long call with somebody, because if I'm charging 20 people $20 a month to show up to these calls, and I'm thinking I'm gonna get 20, and then I get three or four or seven. I don't know. It's just that's like when a woman says, I don't really want to have sex before, the third date or the fifth date or whatever arbitrary number she throws at it, and then, you know, she's being pressed upon before that, and it gives in to a degree. It does something sexual, right? Like she's kind of kept her standard, but not really. Like it kind of helps to have four or five people come to a thing that you hope 20 people will come. But when you work the numbers, if you're being just from a business sense, if you work the numbers and 20 people are how you formulated it, and then you do it for a few weeks and you get four, five, nine, two, that shit's a little bit defeating. So, I'm again, y'all. I love this back and forth, and I like the intimacy of these conversations, right? Like the realness, the vulnerability. Like I like real people, and I have to be as vulnerable with people as I expect them to be with me, and allow them to coach them. I can't be a perfect person, a perfect entity, this thing that needs no help nowhere, and then be all knowing for you. That's not how this works. So I do not mind any of these suggestions. I probably won't see a lot of them because I don't know. I don't know if I set the settings for this to save the chat. So I'll probably have to go through and screenshot the chats before I get off of here. In fact, that's what I'll start doing now. Just start screenshotting chats because I don't know what the hell's going on in this conversation anymore. I've been rambling for so long. Done. Okay, it's gonna be hell trying to screenshots. Anyway, so like it's a process. Just learning different ways to connect to the audience and hoping to get the personal experience and really just getting the YouTube thing where I can't really talk to any particular viewer, the ways I would hope to be able to speak to them. So for me, it's cool. People understand like I will always be a coach, even if I cut this YouTube off. Just out if I just keep like if my YouTube if my damn the money just keep going down like this, I have to throw my money. I got to keep my house. I got to throw my money into what works. And unless I get more Patreons or unless I get more views or unless something changes, me personally, if I'm being completely honest, I'm looking for avenues that replace the YouTube income and give me more control. I would love to do YouTube forever. I would do YouTube for free, but I can't do YouTube at the level I'm doing now and give it the type of time I'm giving now if it's not going to benefit me or I can't get more views, more engagement. If it's not more lucrative, I have to go do what takes care of my family. And so I hate to not do YouTube as much, but that might be a possibility after this year if the YouTube isn't going up and it's still going down. But I will always be a coach. My website will always be available. You will always be able to book a call because that's my purpose, that's my passion, and that's my gift. Right? I'm in alignment with helping people personally. So that'll always be available, even if the worst case scenario happens and I lose and I put this channel down. I'm doing other channels. I got a few. Last day for calls. Okay. Yes, today is the last day for calls on sale. If you missed it, you just got here. The Labor Day sale ends today at midnight. So if you okay, ooh, Riley's up. It's almost time to go. If you missed it, calls are on sale for Labor Day. They've been on sale all week. I made a few announcements on the community tab. If you don't follow me, if you don't subscribe, or if you don't have your notifications turned on, or if you don't have notifications for YouTube enabled on your phone, you probably missed it. But that's one of those things that, if y'all been worried about coaching, coaching's been 18% off all week, and today's the last day. Yeah, Kevin M. Hick's Cash App is $$ Kev Hick. And again, this ain't no plea. I think the whole point of the whole reason I was talking about, but thank you for the Cash App, so, but I'm not pleading for paper. The only reason I discussed that is because we were talking about quitting. Somebody said dating is hard, and to be quite honest, a lot of things are hard, and we all feel these feelings and this range of emotions about whether we should try harder or whether we should quit. And sometimes the answer, unfortunately enough, is try harder. Give it your all, give it your everything, and do what you haven't done first. Do what you've been avoiding doing. And then if that doesn't work, if everything doesn't work, then quit. But sometimes we haven't tried everything. So that was the purpose. And then we went on a tangent about how we could, increase this channel. But I do have a Patreon. Links in the description. Cash App, $ Kev Hick. You can super chat, but YouTube takes a percentage of that. I appreciate them anyway. However you give, you could just play my videos. Like I said, you can play my videos in the background on a tablet or something you're not watching. That helps too. It really doesn't matter. You can share the videos across social media. I've been doing a lot of shorts this week. That was another thing I was avoiding. Excuse me. And my son's up, so I got to get off in a couple of minutes. But that was another thing I was avoiding too. I don't like short content because it lacks nuance, and it's really easy to have a popular short topic, with the missing nuance become a source of pain or trauma for somebody, right? I connect myself to someone's trauma, which is why I'm hearing victim blame, because I don't have the nuance in 1 minute of a clip to tell you, or to explain to you why this isn't victim blaming or why, you know what I'm saying? So like I told myself, well, I'll do more shorts because that's what YouTube wants me to do. YouTube doesn't even pay you for shorts. So it's zero money. YouTube wants you to do a certain amount of views, like 500,000 views or something in shorts. Like they have a threshold before you get $1 from shorts. So in all the shorts I've ever made, I've never made $1. And so that's frustrating. Like, damn, I gotta do more content YouTube and I still don't get no money for it. But I like shorts because it does bring a concise point about, and it allows me to put my stuff into bite-sized chunks. I don't like TikTok because every time a black creator gets really popular on TikTok, as soon as they say something, their fucking channel's gone. TikTok has eliminated every one of my favorite black creators multiple times. Every black creator I know that's popular, that has a lot of videos that talk about things that like life, they're on that second and third page. So yeah, you can get 100,000 followers immediately on TikTok, but they're gone just as quickly, and they don't explain nothing. TikTok don't have no shorts can get more traction. That's actually a fact. My shorts seem to give me the exact same amount of traction. Like if I did a video or did a short, my shorts seem to do the same. My shorts, I haven't seen YouTube move my shorts differently than they move my videos, which is right now not very much. And I don't know if it's the niche. I don't know what it is, but I'm gonna keep doing shorts because I like the conversation that happens. I just want to make sure that I'm just not dependent on this income, so that if I get tired of doing all the shorts and all the videos and all the lives and all the this or that, I can still just go coach somewhere, sit my ass down, shut up, and be all right. I'm looking for a primary source of income to replace my job because I just don't believe in not having that. Women Loves Couples channels. Yeah, we're actually one of the channels we're considering doing is a family vlog. Uh, I was probably going to call it Simp Life or something, and just show me being a man, handling male responsibilities, doing man shit, being the man for my family that I am, and it would obviously include a lot of family content and stuff like that. So I was looking at potentially doing a Simp Life channel and blogging. I actually did one practice video just to see how I would move. I've never vlogged before, so that's something I want to do. So watch out for Kev Hick Simp Life. That might be a thing that I do, and I can have a lot of fun, and I can bring guys into it because a lot of guys are tired of being labeled simps just because they handle their responsibilities, respect their women, and love generously. But shit, let me see. I gotta ride out. You hungry, buddy? Let me get up out of here. Yo, I gotta go. My buddy's up. I gotta feed my son. It's been a long night for all of us, but I'll talk to y'all later. A Simp Life channel, Kev Hick Beats Broke or something in the realm of finance. That's will be the Kev Hick Talks Live channel. Anyway, I hope. Let me get you. Dude, my office is a mess, y'all. I can't show you my office, but anyway, thanks for watching. Follow me at Kev Hick 24 on Instagram, or just go to the Kev Hick Talks Live channel. Show me some love on there. Show me some views on there. And pretty soon it'll be probably me trying to find a secondary career. So it'll be an interesting way to kind of connect with me and also get your own shit together. If what I'm finding works for me, it can work for you too. So I will be pushing a lot of that channel. What I will be doing is doing lives. I'll be doing lives on. Now I'm all in my house. I'll be doing lives on Kev Hick Talks Live channel. I'll be doing lives on the Kev Hick Talks Live channel. I'm about to feed my son. I'll be doing lives on the Kev Hick Talks Live channel, but I'll be doing them basically for y'all still. So like if y'all want to, if I do live, I'll go live on like Kev Hick Talks Live, and then I'll do the relationship talks on Kev Hick Talks Live because I need my 4,000 watch hours before I'm able to monetize it. So I want to monetize. So that's what I'm gonna be doing. I'm gonna be doing the Kev Hick Talks Live. Getting some breakfast ready for my son. Maybe I'll be able to finish this thought. But so I'll go live on on the Kev Hick Talks Live channel, but I'll still be answering relationship questions. I just need to get my 4,000 watch hours. So if you can go over there, binge watch Kev Hick Talks Live. It should be the channel should be on my main page. It should say other channels or something like that. But go watch that channel. Go support that channel. I need my 4,000 watch hours. It's only like 13 videos on that channel right now, and then I'll start having lives on that channel just to get my 4,000 watch hours up. That way, when I go to monetize the money making videos or the secondary career videos, I'll be able to do that without a problem. So anyway, I hope this helps. Follow me at kevhick24 on Instagram. I think I already said that. I'll get with y'all later. If I can get off of here.